What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Bayley coming to you guys with yet another video. Coming to you guys today with my Backlash predictions. Backlash is this Saturday from France. So there are only 5 matches on the card for Backlash, and when you really think about it, most of the matches that are taking place are SmackDown, and I feel like maybe the reason why we don't have more Raw matches is because a lot of the feuds haven't really fully taken off yet for them to be on the card, so they might want to push those back a couple of weeks until we get to like King and Queen of the Ring, and then do some more matches there. So we're gonna get into it with the first match of the card, a tag team match between Randy Orton and Kevin Owens versus Solo Sikoa and Tama Tonga of the Bloodline. Tama Tonga has pretty much been getting the upper hand on Kevin Owens of these last few weeks. He tried to kill him on live television, and Kevin Owens was not going to sit back and let that slide, so he had to get his get back. And then you had Randy come down and make the save after he was getting jumped. The number game was playing dividend in the Bloodline's favor. Randy came out down there to even the odds, and then they've been going at it. So now we're getting this match. Who do I think is going to win? I feel like Solo and Tama Tonga are going to pick up the win here. I feel like if you're trying to establish this duo as being very dominant, you got to give them the win. And with Solo's track record, he needs a win because it's crazy to think, and I think he even alluded to it, it's like people were like saying why he wasn't he in the first round. Well, if you think about it, Roman Reigns was the guy that was really holding up the Bloodline. He was really the needle mover to keep them on top. And now that he's not there, and you can't sit up here and say you are gonna put Solo and Tama Tonga in the first round. Would that be cool? Yes, but you can't do that only because look at Solo's record since beating John Cena. He's only gotten one win, and the rest have been losses. He's only got one win. So it's like you can't put a guy with that record in the first round. You just can't. So this is a way to establish this new duo as being very dominant and having them get a win over the likes of Randy Orton and Kevin Owens. So I do think Solo and Tama Tonga are going to get the win here. The next match for the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, we have the Kabuki Warriors of Asuka and Kairi versus Bianca and Jade Cargill. The Kabuki Warriors just got drafted to Raw, and Bianca and Jade are on SmackDown. So this is more like an inter-brand type match and everything like that. Who do I think is going to win? It's easy to say Jade Cargill and Bianca are going to win. I don't even have to say too much. Like, they're just going to win. Like, I don't see Kabuki Warriors retaining this. Like, I really feel like they're going to put the titles on Jade and Bianca. And honestly, when you do that, I don't really see anybody being able to beat them. Like, you need like a super team. Like, the only team I can probably see, beating Bianca and Jade, or if they were to come together to face them for the tag titles, is maybe Becky Lynch and Charlotte. That's the only way I can see them losing those tag titles. Outside of that, I don't see them losing. I really don't. I really don't. So, Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill will be getting the win here. The next match for the WWE Women's Championship, we have a triple threat match with Bayley versus Naomi versus Tiffany Stratton. Tiffany Stratton and Naomi have definitely been going back at it. Tiffany got a win over Naomi, and Naomi's got a win over Tiffany. And then last night on Raw, Tiffany was sitting ringside for Nia Jax versus Liv Morgan. Naomi came out there and interfered. And the Tiffany Stratton, she's definitely been getting more involved and definitely, been laying waste to both Naomi and Bayley. And she also, pretty much interfered in Bayley versus Naomi in their title match. So you have that dynamic there as well. So I think it's definitely going to be interesting. But when it's all said and done, I do think Bayley is going to retain. I think Bayley is going to pin Naomi because I think they're going to continue that feud between Bayley and Tiffany Stratton, possibly going forward as we head into the summer. So I do think that is the feud that they're probably going with. And you also got to think with Nia Jax being on SmackDown as well, she's going to probably be in the mix as well. So both those are two feuds that Bayley is going to have to deal with in going into the summertime, because you're going to have a dominant force in Nia Jax, and you also got to worry about Tiffany Stratton being in the wings, being the sneaky heel that she is. And who's to say she doesn't win that Money in the Bank? And she's definitely going to amp everything up, because now she's going to be luring in the shadows of Bayley as she is women's champion, waiting for that opportune time to cash in. So you got to think about that. But I do think Bayley is going to retain and will remain your WWE Women's Champion. The next match for the World Heavyweight Championship, we have Damian Priest versus Jey Uso. these two have definitely been going at it post-Mania. I mean, Damian Priest winning the championship, cashing his contract successfully. I think a lot of people thought he was not going to cash in unsuccessfully and stuff like that. So I think this is definitely going to be a great match. We know Jey Uso did pin Finn Balor last week, and you know how the Go Home show goes. I do think Damian Priest is going to retain here. I can see a situation where maybe Jey Uso gets screwed out of the title. I can see a situation where the Judgment do come down there and they try to, you know, it's a second where it looks like Jey has the match won, but then, they interfere and Damian Priest is able to pick up the scraps and win the match. So I do think it's going to be a good match. I really want Jey Uso to win. Don't get me wrong. I really feel like he is owed a title run, a singles title run, mind you. And it seems like he just keeps coming up short, mainly due to the numbers game in a lot of these matches. So it's interesting to see what they could do, because I do think they are going to put a singles title on him, because I don't think they're going to do this bloodline stuff with him and Roman and the Usos and versus Solo and Tama and stuff like that. I don't see them doing that until possibly the back half of 2024 this year, probably heading into Survivor Series. So that gives them some time to put a singles title on him and have like a decent reign with the belt. So hopefully they do decide to do that at some point, but I don't think it's going to be here. Maybe at some point, but not this time. And then the main event of the evening, we have the undisputed WWE Championship. We have Cody Rhodes versus AJ Styles. Our first time ever, mind you. This is the first time ever match between the two. It's never happened before. So I do think, I will say this. The build-up has not been the best. I will say that. The build-up has not been good. But I do think this is one of those situations where the build-up is not good, but the match is definitely going to be knocked out of the park. I think these two are going to knock it out of the park and actually give us a great match. It's going to be a great match, because I feel like AJ, he can go in the ring when he can. When he's motivated and has his eye on the prize, he can go with the best of them. Like, people tend to sleep on AJ and forget like how good he is. He's really that good, and I think at Backlash he's going to show you guys how good he is. However, I don't think AJ is going to win the championship here. You just gave it to Cody at Mania. Why would you literally have him lose? And I think a lot of people have been saying this as of late. If you have him beat somebody that's held that championship for like a year, well, no, not a year, for 4 years, almost 4 years, don't have him lose this early. I see maybe Cody having at least like a year reign with this championship and then probably dropping it. He's probably going to hold that title for at least a year and then drop it. So, yeah. But those are my predictions, you guys, for Backlash this Saturday in France. Sorry. Comment down below. Let me know your predictions for Backlash this Saturday. Who do you guys have winning these matches? How do you guys think some of these matches are going to play out, and what do you guys see some of the directions of these matches going in the near future? Possibly the crowning of some new champions here tonight, on that night, or some new storylines being developed and stuff like that. Leave that all down in the comment section down below. We're on the road to 200 subscribers, but the ultimate goal is 10K by the end of this year. If we do get to that milestone, I will be doing a giveaway where one of you lucky fans will have the opportunity to win a WWE Championship from WWE Shop. So if you want to have the opportunity to do so, go subscribe to the channel. It's absolutely free. You can always change your mind in the future, but why was you going to do that? I'm pretty much trying to give you guys daily wrestling content. So please do that for me. It takes 3 seconds out of the day to super kick that like button, Superman punch that post notification bell, so every time I post a new video, whether it's a reaction video, rant video, prediction video, live stream, any type of video, you can be in the loop of things when I do drop a video. And also, like I said, super kick that like button, because it helps my channel get pushed across the platform so more people can see what I'm doing over here on YouTube. And like I said, subscribe to the channel. It takes 3 seconds out of your day to do those things for me. I appreciate every single one of you guys that are subscribed, and I appreciate everybody that will subscribe. I cannot do this without you guys. I love doing this and everything like that. I love, giving you guys content. Love talking about wrestling with you guys and everything like that. So I hope everybody has a great day, a great week, and I will see you guys in the next video.